Hey, Lora Kay from the WHJB Morning Show, and today I'm at A&S Indoor Pistol Range in Youngwood with the owner, Todd Edmiston. Hi, Todd.
How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. And if you haven't been out to A&S, you have to come out and try it. But the point of having this video is just to kind of get to know Todd as the owner and what's important here at A&S. So if you want to come out or you need more information, you can do that. So Todd, tell me, how long have you been here at A&S? This wasn't originally your business.
Correct. We bought it. It's about 17 years ago. Myself and my wife Jennifer bought it and have kind of redone everything over the years.
Okay. And what is your mission, or what would you say your mission is at A&S?
Our mission is to be the premier firearms training and class facility in the area.
Okay, and I think you pretty much are.
We've gotten known for that, yes.
Okay. I can actually hear people next door in the range shooting this morning. You have some people over there. In all of the ads that people hear, especially on WHJB, they hear you say about being informed, being safe, and being responsible. Why are those three things so important for you?
I think just in general, especially with the guns and firearms like that, it's once you know the basics, the handful of basics, everything else seems to fall into place. And safety is the biggest one. I mean, it's as long as you're being safe and following a few of the basic rules, everything else works fine.
Okay, and I noticed we have some information up here about how to be safe. What's the most important rule, safety rule, do you think, when you're handling a firearm? Is it the way you store it? Is it the way you carry it?
Basically three. There's always keep your finger off the trigger.
Okay.
It's a big one without going into all the details. Always keep your gun unloaded until you're ready to use it. And always keep it pointed in a safe direction, which is another big one.
Okay, those three make sense. So what is the most important thing that you want people to know about A&S Indoor Pistol Range if they've never been here?
I think people are always surprised that when they show up here that we're very much a family-oriented type of place. You'll see everybody from kids to a lot of women and families coming in to shoot. We see a lot of people in date nights coming in to shoot here too.
I think one of the things that people might not think about is that women shooting is becoming more and more common, I guess.
Yes.
And you've always focused a lot on bringing women into A&S to shoot or to have like a girls get-together night. So talk a little bit about what you think the role is that you play in women with firearms.
I think we see it across the whole industry, not just here, but especially with the women in the last 5-10 years have gotten more involved in the shooting sports. And again, a lot of women didn't grow up with that, or they were around guns, but they didn't really have time to shoot or get to learn how to do that. And once you teach them the few simple basics, everything else kind of falls into place again, and it becomes much more of a skill. I always tell people when we start our classes, I'm going to ruin every movie you watch from now on that they use firearms in, because once you actually know how they work and how to use them, they don't always show that in the movies yet.
Do you think it was kind of like in the past a stigma that women weren't really the ones using firearms, that it was more like a man's thing?
A little bit, yeah. It's a guy thing. It's, we don't pay attention, so it's a type thing. We always have those little, what do we call them, phrases and so forth, and ideas that are carried down that aren't always correct, like that over the years.
Right, stereotypes,
yep.
I guess, right? And actually, a lot of the things that you do here are women-based, like they'll have get-togethers, maybe bring a bunch of their friends out to the range.
Sure.
Tell me about an experience that you've had with a group of women that have come out and done that here.
Oh, we've seen a lot of that because we have the two separate bays. You can actually rent a bay, everything from birthday parties to bachelorette parties. We've had some groups of girls coming by that they just once a month pick a different activity like that, and
cool.
they've done that too.
Okay. How can people get in touch with you or to find out more information about A&S?
Obviously our phone number, the 724-925-1212, but we have a lot of information on our website, which is the indoorpistolrange.com, that we list all our class schedules and a lot of information on the bay rentals and about the store and so forth.
Okay, so again, I've been with Todd, the owner of A&S Indoor Pistol Range, one of the owners. He and his wife, Jennifer, own A&S. It's out in Youngwood, and you have to come out and see it. They have climate-controlled bays, so it's perfect for any time of the year, and you can get your next get-together here, or you can come out by yourself and practice shooting. In fact, coming up in our next video, I'm going to try the process of learning to shoot here at A&S, so look for that. Thanks so much, Todd.
Sure.